Welcome to our latest market analysis, and as usual we start with our risk disclaimer. Everything that is shared on this channel does not constitute financial advice and it should not be treated as such. Trend trader will not be liable for any profit or losses that result from the use of the material that is presented on this channel. Thank you. So this week we've got a couple of stocks that we'll be looking at. We've got some stocks that we are looking to add into our portfolio, and also we have stocks that will be on the watch list that we'll be monitoring for the rest of the week to see if we can find some buying or selling opportunities, but mostly it will be buying opportunities. So let's begin. The first stock that we are looking at is Dis-Chem Pharmacies. As you can see, Dis-Chem Pharmacies have been trending lower with a series of lower highs and lower lows until then it reached this bottom around 16.50 Rand per share. From there it started to trade back above the 50-day moving average, and it's been finding support. As you can see, around the early November it broke out the 200-day moving average, and then it consolidated a bit, retraced, found support between the 50-day moving average and the 200-day moving average. So now we are looking to add Dis-Chem into our portfolio. As you can see that it is currently trading around the 200-day moving average, so that is where we'll be looking to add with the stop just below the 50-day moving average. So Dis-Chem is the first stock that we're looking to add into our portfolio. If you enjoy the content of this channel, now it's the right time to click the subscribe button and the notification icon. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, please leave them in the comment section. We will attend to them and get back to you. The second stock that we are looking at is EOH. As you can see, same EOH has been trading lower. The price has been declining. There are many reasons why the price has been declining, including some allegations of corruption, and last week there were other allegations on corruption. But as we have mentioned previously, our trades are based purely on technical analysis. So according to the technicals, you can see that the price has been consolidating for quite some time around the 50-day moving average, and then last week it started to approach the 200-day exponential moving average. So now we'll be monitoring that stock. If it closes above the 200-day moving average, of which, as you can see, if we zoom in, the price already closed above the 200-day moving average last week on the 23rd. So it's already trading above the 200-day moving average. So we'll be taking a long position from here, and then we'll be holding the stock for as long as it's trading above the 200-day moving average. Again, any close below the 200-day moving average will see us exit the stock, but as it is at this moment, we are looking to buy. And then, as we mentioned previously, that we are looking at property stocks or some REITs, real estate investment trust. So the one that caught our attention this week is Fortress Income Fund. So this one has two share options. There is FFA and FFB, but both of them, they show the same technicals. The only thing that differs is the dividend yield. Well, you'll have to look for yourself to see what's the difference between FFA and FFB, but both, it's just one company, Fortress Income Fund. As you can see, the stock has been trading lower since October 2019, and then now recently started to consolidate around the 50-day exponential moving average. It's been consolidating since May for quite some time. So now we are looking to buy the stock if it closes above the 200-day moving average. For now, it's not there yet, but we are monitoring it. Same thing with FFB. It's been trading lower for quite some time, and then started to recover a bit. So now we are looking to see where this trade or where the stock is going to trade. As you can see, around 23 cents per share. That is where it will approach the 200-day moving average. So we are monitoring that. We won't be adding the stock until it break and close above this 200-day moving average, meaning it will be trading around 350 per share. For now, it's on our watch list. And then we have previously mentioned Green Rod. We said that we are looking to buy Green Rod. As you can see here, this template is still show that we had the position, but we had exited the position when our stop level was hit. So let me just remove this. Again, it has been trading lower for quite some time with a nice consolidation there. There was an attempt, the stock tried to break above the 200-day moving average, but that breakout, it failed, so it started to trade lower again. And then somewhere early November, it started to try and come back above the 200-day moving average, of which it just retraced a bit. So now it's still trading above the 200-day moving average. And for that reason, we'll be adding the stock into our portfolio with a tight stop just below the 200-day moving average. And again, for as long as the stock is trading above the 200-day moving average, we'll be keeping it in our portfolio. Another one, Imperial. So we've been monitoring Imperial for quite some time now. Someone asked about it, so we've been monitoring it to see how it's going to trade. At that time, as you can see, the stock has been trading lower. The green line is the 200-day moving average. It has been trading lower for quite some time, and then it consolidated, but recently started to approach the 200-day moving average. As you can see, there was an attempt here that failed. It traded lower, then it came back again. So for quite some time, it's been consolidating between the 200-day moving average and the 50-day moving average. But last week, it closed decisively above the 200-day moving average. But something to keep in mind is this level here that could act as a potential resistance level. So now, if you want to wait a bit, you can wait until the stock is trading above 45 Rand per share, and then you can enter. So yeah, that's another stock that you're looking to buy. For those who are impatient, the stock is already trading above the 200-day moving average. It's a buy for us, but for those who want to wait for this confirmation to see if the stock will break this resistance level, you can wait a bit and then pay a premium around there, 45 Rand per share. Well, sometimes it's worthwhile to pay a premium because you want to get that confirmation to know that the trend has changed. Another stock that we saw is Gap Industrial. So for quite some time, it's been trading lower for quite some time. Then it seems like it bottomed somewhere around 1 Rand 80 per share, and then started to recover a bit with the consolidation that started somewhere around April. So the consolidation has been over 6 months consolidation. So now, last week, okay, there were several attempts to break the 200-day moving average, but most of them they failed. As you can see, it seems like this was another attempt. Another one tried to approach it, and this one, and the more recent one was somewhere around in October. And now it's back again near the 200-day moving average. So now, let's see. Yeah, on Thursday it did close above the 200-day moving average, which is a signal for an entry. But then on Friday it closed lower, so you can just wait for another day where it will break above the 200-day moving average and close there, and then you can buy the stock. And also you can set your stop just 1.5 ATR below the 200-day exponential moving average, and then again we hold the stock for as long as it's trading above the 200-day moving average. Previously we've been talking about Murray and Robert, that it has been trading lower and then it tried to break out the 200-day moving average. That move has been sustained for quite some time, then started to form what looked like a flag. So now we want to see if it does break out of that bullish flag. If it does break out that, then we expect the stock to continue to trade higher. Let's see if we can find this. Yeah, So a bullish flag looks like something like this, but then again, these patterns are subjective, so we don't really trade flags. So we will be adding Murray and Robert into our portfolio. So now we have a bit of a confirmation that the upward move is sort of sustained. And the last one stock that we will be adding is SAPI. As you can see, SAPI has been trending lower for quite some time. There was an attempt to break above the 200-day moving average, but it failed. Then it started to consolidate. Then again, there were a couple of times where it tried to break above. And if we zoom in, you can see that now on Thursday, it closed above the 200-day moving average. And then on Friday, it was still trading above the 200-day moving average. So we'll also be adding SAPI into our portfolio. And then on our watch list, we've got a couple of stocks that we'll be monitoring until the conditions are met. Then we'll only add them onto our portfolio. The first stock that we're looking at is Barloworld. As you can see, Barloworld again, it has been trading lower for quite some time, a bit of a consolidation there, and then it tried to break above the 200-day moving average. So now it consolidated a bit there. So far it's below 200-day moving average. So we'll see if it will go back above and trade above. If it does, then we'll add Barloworld into our portfolio. And then another stock is Nepi Rock Castle. As you can see, it has also been trading lower. We can't say it's been consolidating, but recently it made some attempt to go and touch the 200-day moving average. Just as a side note, Fortress Income Fund, I think it owns about 30% of Nepi Rock Castle. So if you want to buy Nepi Rock Castle, or if you want to buy FFA or FFB, just keep in mind that Fortress owns 30% of this. But if you just buy FFA or FFB alone, then you get exposure to this stock. So we're also looking at Nepi Rock Castle, and then the other one that we're looking at is Old Mutual. As you can see, Old Mutual as well is also trying to trade near the 200-day exponential moving average. So if it breaks above there, it's another stock that will be adding into our portfolio. And then most people's favorite, Sasol. So now you see Sasol has been trading above the 50-day moving average recently, and they announced that they will be selling 50% of the fluke that they did in the US, but that's none of our business. Our business is trading using technical analysis. So we see there on, I think sometime last week on Wednesday, it attempted to touch the 200-day moving average, but it failed. So we'll see that move if it will come back. So technically, in terms of price, we'll be looking to buy Sasol as soon as it trades above 150 rand per share. So we have no business about the people who bought somewhere around 15 rand or so. We just stick to our strategy, because if we stick to our strategy, it's easy for us to explain our profits and losses rather than to try and gamble and buy something just because it's trading lower. Now, if it trades above 150 if it trades above 150 rand per share, it would be a confirmation for us that the trend indeed has changed. And then we have a position on ShopRite. We bought ShopRite somewhere. As you can see, we've been holding ShopRite since August. So we were lucky, as soon as we bought in the reported result and the stock traded above at a certain price appreciation, we took some of the profit. So now the stock has been consolidating and not moving anywhere really. So now it has touched the 200-day exponential moving average again. So if you missed the opportunity to buy somewhere around August, this could be your second chance to get on board. But that's if the stock finds support at the 200-day moving average and then trades higher. We don't want to say that you should buy a stock. We want to say if the stock finds support here and then it trades higher, then that would be your buy end. But if it doesn't find support and end up trading lower, then even us will be exiting that position. So okay, another one, the final one is South 32. As you can see, it's been trading lower with a nice of consolidation. There have been several attempts for the stock to trade and break above the 200-day moving average, but it has just been consolidating. What you want to pay attention to is the potential resistance along this level. So then again, the stock can still find resistance and trade lower, or else it can break above this resistance level and continue to trade higher. So the level that we'll be looking at is somewhere around the 30 rand price per share. So as soon as the stock starts to trade near or above 30 rand per share, then we would be confident that at least according to the chart, it shows that there is a change in trend. So that's it for this week. These are the stocks that we'll be looking either to buy, or the stocks that we'll be monitoring for the week of the 30th of November going into December. So once again, thank you for coming into this market analysis and trade update. We hope that whatever we share does help you with the trades. Thank you.